place reeks of orc stench.
An orc in love. When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
はい、どうもこんばんは。お、いかがです。
ディビティオリジナルシンやっていきます。さあさあ、最終にやってきたわけだが探索しようか。90もらえた。
90もらえた。
とりあえず2階、本部の2階に行って、事件の調査をしなきゃいけない。動画提供された。大火事だ。違うな。探索をしていただいて、本部を探そう。ちょっとまだどの位置に何があるか区別ができてない。いただく。いっぱいいただく。こんなん芝居じゃないよ。
どこ行くんや。
港じゃなさそうやね。どっか家の2階に重要人物がいるという噂を聞いたり
知らなかったり。
These gates are to remain closed at all. Will I be a little red imp uncle, the source hunter? Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid you? I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours. But are you sure you want to venture out?
大丈夫だ、自分の面倒くらい見る。
I certainly hope you know what you're doing, source.
結構ここはより高いレベルのプレイヤー向けのエリアになっている。用心するから出直した方がいい。
これ出直すべきでしょ。
そんな冒険心はいらん。
行ってみる。
地図は
声閉められたんやんけ。
浜辺。そっち町じゃないぞ。
いや、町ではないよ。
階段の上や。フィールドは今に事件の調査をしなければならない。
冒険心がどうとか出なかった。
何それ。マップをな開いて、おいまっすぐや。ここまっすぐ行った自由人物をなんか魔法屋とかないのかな。入ってかかって。とりあえずこの上やな。この上。お、なんか
Gee, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I,
Burrow, indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see...
Come now! I'll be good for it, I swear!
日常的に盗みを行っているのか
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got? Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Sicil began. Still, so what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
俺が魚を盗むことについてあなたはどう思っている？
魚ぐらい自分で釣れ。
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
あの商人だって生活がかかって魚は置いていて、魚を与えるので魚の釣り方を教えるという言葉がある。この男は自分の2本の足で立つことを学ぶべき。この小さな魚があればあの男は見逃すべきよ。ああ、難しいな。教え方を教えるべきか。
いやいや、学問なくしてわかるでしょ。
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish? This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another... A hungry man, you know.
頑張るよ。
釣り方教えて。
釣り方なんか自分でわかるやろ。なんか俺喋られへんわ。
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff, posing for Jerome like that. Someone ought to tell him his waddle waggle when he croaks, same as the rest.
Jim, please try to leave things where they are if you do not intend to buy anything.
603円ある。売却。いらんやつ。いらんやろ。
Source hunters, eh? All right, proper. We're finally getting out. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd. Now that the herd's gone, old Bertie's just scratching by like a hen till the next batch of beasties comes through. I recently sold most of the tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that way these days. Those miners must be preparing for a mighty great feast. Wish I could have a nibble on my dear darlings, all ground and spiced. Yes. Oh, Ogget's been missing for more than a fortnight. I love that sheep, you know. Was planning to cook her into a fine midwinter night haggis myself. Do tell me if you hear anything about her. I plan on pursuing whoever stole her with my cleaver in hand.
Snake, wing of worm, brew and spice
さあ行くぞ。エスメラルダの、エスメラルダの
You certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in the Lord above. Grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter? I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor. But his one and only prince, like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried. But everyone says, so what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. I think I'm getting one of my headaches. Well, what do you want to know? Sicil. Would you believe this dying metropolis was rather recently one of the realm's greatest assets? I'm telling you, a necromancer must have been at work in Sicil. Perhaps still is. How else do you explain risen dead sprouting like mushrooms in a single night? And that's not even the worst of it. No, the worst is they keep coming back. An endless legion of the dead that even the legion of the living cannot subdue.
About her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda, I am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were so fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than my greater ego. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no... Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicil. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. And what question? This place is practically a tomb. And these Sicilians are constantly crying for our attention. There's a zombie in my garden, an orc at my base. I can tell you one thing about the undead, and that is to stay the hell away from them. I've seen too many men and women put on a brave face.
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than...
聞いたな。さあ、もっといろいろ調べようか。
あんなポージングしてるやつが好きやねんな。
盗めんぞ。
盗めろ。盗もうか。
どうなったの知らんで。
ちょっとやめとこう。
2階になんかおる。誰もおらんぞ。
しゃあ箱がある。隠密や。画面が暗い。
それ怪しいことするもんですから。
これ寝れんじゃん。寝れるで、寝れる。
一番の犯罪すんなよお前。寝るのが一番の犯罪。
寝れるぞこれ。人んちで寝てるぞこれ。
じゃあな。
なんてずうずうしいやつ。
お前に魅力などない。
やめたれよ。せっかく俺が作ったやつ。
で、どうするかや。あるどこ行ったんやろな。とりあえず街探索して。
いや、光ってるやつはあれ、誰だっけ？
エスメラルダとセプティパス。一通り喋ったからなんで。
進んでいかなあかんや。
じゃあもうちょっとあれ、街を、てか、事件の調査しないと。
俺これに聞いとくわ。
聞いといて。
全然関係ないわ。
とりあえずマップを埋めて、ほら、こっちにも重要人物がおる。まだこっちにもおるな。こ
いつらずっとミスばっかりする。
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
向こう側の右側の重要人物当たって右側反対側どこ下右これ左行くから
オーレウスの事務所行けばいい。
そう俺はあれどこや俺ここ俺犯行現場行くわ。
早いや
ん。ダメ
そこやろ絶対。
どこ
関係ないやん。
いや
I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Whose invention? These days we legionnaires hold a lot. Don't ask me how the blaster.
強そうだ。
ここやな。この家やな。
You there? A moment of your indulgence, if you please.
そうだ、私が英雄だ。
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight.
それでお前は
Mendius, at your service.
薬剤師。
What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it is. Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to...
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
もちろんだ、そうさんだぜ。僕は知らない人いない。
Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? Oh, but I know you're just being bashful. I bet. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety?
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in gods above. Some politician snap. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you. Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is... What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured? If you must. Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I hadn't been stuck here for too... How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Sightseal stinks of fish, reeks of all. We are the pride of Riverlock. I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't... Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking...
Now I pulled her off you before she could.
Quiet! No talking to the.
し、猫や。猫。
Do you hear that clinking? I think
ポ
someone.
ケットに。お、ポケットか。これ捕まるやつやな。
Oh, thank you to take a step in another direction. This is the Legion treasure room.
おい、なんか俺ら犯罪者みたいになってるね。
え？なんで？
Excuse me, grabby Gus.
乗ってない。
We'll have none of that, you hear?
なるほど。
Excuse me.
動物とは喋られる。
Do you hear?
でもなんか盗むスキルがいるよね。
うん。
じゃあ次に行こう。
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
ここからも。
But certainly, what would you like to know? Oh, my task, you see, to my great... Oh, but that's such mad to be out. But of course it's... Oh, by all means... Of course, I can't... They say, I say, man, it took a while. How and I myself... Now it may... I can't stand what those who are the enemy... You have a... Oh.
I think I'm one of the last folks to hear him alive. That awful scream has been ringing in my ears ever since. Though that's the question, isn't it? What exactly did? I was washing up and nudging the last of the lushes out of the door when a cloaked woman rushed in right past me. I never got a good look at her. Damn my eyes. But I figured the way she disappeared, that she was visiting one. Lucky for the perpetrators, I was rinsing my face and saw nothing more. I'm not proud to say I ducked under the...
事件当日エスメラルダがここに来たのは確かに。
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear. Greetings, Source Hunter. Ready to have another look? One moment.
Secured the perimeter.
Ah non. Oui, là. Eh? Eh? 何これ何でした終焉の時をロード中あ、どっか連れて行かれた系わからん。でも経験値美味しいの。
お What happened?
何
Is this a dream?
何
I don't think so.
あの石何らかの方でここに飛ばされたんだ。
Somehow, it sent us flying into the stars.
何や、なんかおるぞ。 こんにちは。一体前提ここに何なんだ。リベルン人が2人もここに軸の発動が非常に不思議だ。お前誰だ。まずきちんと自己紹介だ。歴史家ジクザックだ。どうぞよろしく。神々から直接任命された歴史家にとって終焉の時のとこが数字を3つ数えるのと同じくらい簡単だ。
On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own. At last, a question I can answer most definite. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse. Like show, don't tell, I always say.
That imp may be quite mad.
Come now, don't be coy.
喋ってる。望遠鏡覗いてくれ。お、望遠鏡や。ちょっとどけ。ドラゴン。あーん。え？
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't the portal? It's quite sprung to life. Just you. But don't dilly-dally. Those torches, a light. This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
このポータルの向こうにはないんだ。
Though I cannot say for, in fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin. But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out, goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time, after you, after you.
あれを止めなければならないと考えてる歴史者の軸だった。早い。ホームステッド。
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
探すしかないでしょうね。ねこれ。ね
なんかいろいろポータルがあるな。
なんかあれや。ドラクエみたいな
急にな
セブンみたいな石板集めるみたいな感じ
殺人事件調査してたなんや急に
いきなり飛ばされる
こっちも全部ポータル
臭いなここもポータルだこれ
この上はおうなんもないてかここ宇宙やなここ宇宙や。
星がいっぱい。
どこ行ったの？
なんか下降りるところあったからそこ行ってるんじゃん。
ここか。
そう。
誰かいるか。
インプを探さない。なんか悪いじゃん。
いやすんげえ俺に言いたいやつがおる。
なんで？
俺に言いたいやつがおる。めっちゃ似てない。
あんまり似てない。
めっちゃ似てるやん。
ちょっとひげ長かった感じ。
めっちゃ似てるやん。
ひげ長かった。
おった。
おった。
女の人も。時の織人。歴史の母。すべての歴史の著者。時の織人。あなたが私のすべてを記録するものであるのが確かなのと同じくらいに。
Astounding!
まさかこれは驚いた。あんたに聞きたいことがたくさんある。聞きたいことがたくさん。聞きたいこともたくさんだ。
You have brought guests, I see. Strange.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why?
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
これまあ正直に答えようか。任せますよ。
性格出ますから。
So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
その通り。
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected, but yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all?
Like the stones, your guests are aim source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say. Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Do you see what violence my work has suffered?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your...
I see what the void would shrink.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this stuff... If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
いや、俺アイコン書いてないの。 私たちはリベロンの操作の不思議な意思を探すことなんて任務には関係ない。さてどうしようかな。せっかく出ますよ。やっぱ著者には反逆する？反逆しよう。
Without these stones,
そうさん
Hunter,
この石がな
there
けれ
will
ばリ
be
ベロンは
no
失われ
Riverlon.
てしまいます。
The
織物
entire
全体が消失
tapestry
し、
will
その次
crumble.
元祭も今日もの
If
被
for
害
a
者になって
reason
しま
that
う
I
の
do
です。
not yet understand,
スターストーンの力を
you
解放で
and
き
you
る。
alone
あなた
can
たちは
unlock
し
the
かし、
powers
スター
within
ストーンがただ
Starster.
美しい宝石ではないとしての
But
私
we
た
are
ち
not
だ
the
けでは
only entities who know.
Why, of course.
そうか、やつらがしていること、
That's what they
僕
were
ら
doing.
苦手さすこに
I have
山
recorded
さ
their
せや。
doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. That shall never be. As sure as
そうはいか
six
ない。
comes
10分
before
後に
that,
ざっ
we
と
will
続
put
く
a
ことが当
stop
然
to
に
it.
必
First
ず
we
阻止で
mend
き
the
ると確信してい
tapestry,
ます。
then we
まず織
stop
物を
the
親父その後
void.
今日も阻止するのです。
Please, our most
さあ、とても不思議なものよ。
mysterious
準備は良い
guest.
か
Are you ready?
石を探してくれる石はあるか
Will
失
you
われた
hunt
ものを
out
取り
the
戻す
stones?
手助けを
Will
してく
you
れる
help us?
あれ殺人事件の調査してた
What will it be, Source
壮
Hunter?
大
Do
なストーリ
tell.
ー。
ちょっと相談しよう
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Riverlon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you
何
make of
なん
it?
とかという魔法の石で終焉の時を食い止められるらしい。どう思う？
What will it be, Source Hunter? Do tell.
スターストーンの反応を否定することはできない。ありえないように思えるかもしれんが、このこと全てに何か意味があるはずだ。
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
それでも奇妙な石探しから随分
I
な
got something for you if you're
逆
up
じゃ
to
な
the
い。
challenge.
世界の救済を引き受けるなんて、どんなに信じられなくても全てがあり得る話を。織人が真実を語っているのなら、
Come, come.
この
I
先
got
大変
something
な
for
仕事
you
が
if
待って
you're
るわ。
up to the challenge.
どうする？
まあ一番の仕事。
Still, it's quite a leap from finding a.
OK。空想的。現実的。現実的な今の今の世界平和レベルだけど現実的な。さすがやな。
We'll find out just, but you'll need a way to
さ
travel
あ、
between
殺人事件
Riverlon
が
and
虚無と
this
戦うことにな
homestead,
りまし
will
た
you? Who
スター
wouldn't
ストー
want
ン
to
を
see
探す
what
旅。
fantastic changes your search? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you
利
in
他的
on the
に
little secret of
利
how
他
to
的なゲーム
transform
何座っとんねんお前
back and
急
forth
に何
from
が
the
選
end of
ぼっ
time.
とんねん
めっちゃ偉
Just
そう
so you know, off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly, like the imp said to the ballista operator,
そう
wouldn't it just
探索のヒン
would
ト
sightseeing just like yourselves? Starstones are, from what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils.
僕の代理人に
Those
相
are
談す
the
ること
dens you should frequent.
スターストーンとボイドド
Two
ラゴンの
more
関係がまだ
pieces
理
of
解で
neither
き
do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies, this in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which we may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
たった一人で時の記録を行うのは孤独だとは思わない。
Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind if perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years.
お前はインクの歴史家だというが、ただのインクではなさそうだし。
considered. The last... Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. But of course, I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history. So, gather those star stones so that before you go, I hope you'll be able to help you as much.
森人様、ファストトラブルを可能にするルーンを入手した。何々でゲームを見るファストトラブルするそうな点を収入することができる。おお、そうです。なるほど。ファストトラベルある。
How welcome you are upon this realm. In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every... Except, it seems, you ask and I shall answer, if I can.
バカみたいに聞こえるかもしれないが寂しくないか
Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company, like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul. Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossible... I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection. A blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
なぜそんなにスターストーンが自由なんだ。なぜ俺と仲間にしか反応した。
Alas, the answers to those questions. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of I believe that star stones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old. I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, know that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the end of time and watched on as the void phrased the fact. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, new threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. These star stones, please seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, I am the weaver of time, as I have told you. Though I am but what I am, and that is task. Perhaps we are one and the same. Am I the beginning, and am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps what it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one.
はい。じゃあスターストーン探しに行きますか。はい、探しに行こう。おお、なんかこいつ座り出した。
Good to see you on the ship. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot.
じゃあな。結局そんな急に。
I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is?
I am the last chest. The last chest. The last
私は最後の箱。最後の箱。
If you believe
最後の箱よ。
rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my four sisters. No more than one.
喋り出した。とりあえずスターストーン探して。これもなんかマークついてるけど、またなんか。
How might I serve our mission? Ask and I shall answer, if I can. In the ethereal, the drift, except ask and I am. Perhaps am I the beginning, and am I to be the end?
じゃあな、頑張るわ。で、戻り方はファストトラベル。で、サイシールの北門に探 仲間を集めた方がいいよね。すいません。GO で、いつでも終焉の時に行けるのね。で、殺害現場の調査まだ途中やねんけど、飛ばされたから。あれかな、現場にスターストーンが置いてあって、
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying, that means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way. While you were being lectured by our friend the historian, and the advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of Starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent. Though bloody murder may have been committed in their name, don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call like any cat worth its salt, though I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, saved all too seldomly. Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, all that I understand, all that is happening here. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalant. I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore... Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have... Don't worry. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat...
ピラミッドをゲットした。
What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
今度は見知らぬ人が私の浴室に、あいつ、ある店員ピラミッドなくしたとか言ってたけど、なんか説得っぽいのあるぞ。俺をここに送ったやつを殺す力は孤独ならない我々ふざけを捕鯨したものとともにな。どうしよう。これは興味深い間違いだな。明日の話のただにうってつけだよ。意見の対立。めっちゃ強いやん。じゃんけんがさせられることになってんけど。
なんで？何やこい
つ。負けた。やばい。大きかった。いいね。 はあん。負
けたんじゃんこれ。
Little mix-up indeed. I don't know what you and that horrible little
Algo
imp
se
are planning.
What you get for trying?
Out! No, if you please. This room is private.
これで2つになった。あなた拾って。
Don't just stand there. Go.
あ、使うか。
Away with you.
待てよ。こうして。
Ooh. What are you still doing here? Begone.
つまんな。で、定員ピラミッドを。ユングに置く。これでいつでもお互いのところに瞬間に。おお、なるほど。で、ここに行こう。遠いな、えらい。えらい遠いな。まだあるやろ。
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what?
デスメラルダにまだ用があるらしい。オレンス隊長にはよし、オレンス隊長には
Well, suffice to say, I've got my eye on
い
you
やんけ。
there.
デスメラルダ近いんで。
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of
用が済んだらティンピラミッド使うから。
オレンスどこや。
デスメラルダ。
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Now I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
よし、オレンスついた。
あ、スターストーンの話ある。
Oh, what now? I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into dribbling hordes. Yes. Discovered anything?
Praise be. The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
If you must. Bravo! Figured that one out. How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a we are the I'd said yes. And he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next.
とりあえず俺は殺害現場に行くか。キングクラブで行ってくわ。お。ここが。おいじゃん。
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for bar potatoes. Sorry, sir. You're home, my good man.
Oh, don't
drink, you please.
Please do keep shouting.
ここに飛ばされた。
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
スタースなんじゃん。なんか飛んできた。びっくりした。何してんのあんた。え？移動してる。 この中身が気になるが、とりあえず重要なこれよ。これ多分スターストーンズ。これを誰かに見せに行けばいいんだ。あ、なんかすげえファイヤーしてる。ファイヤーじゃん。これがファイヤーじゃん。
Looking good. Looking good.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
なんかあるか。いた。燃えてます。
Eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
よいしょ。あなたどこにいるの？
Oh, my good man. Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting, like.
Sweet relief.
地下狩りある。どこ？
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
あ、盗んでもうた。あれ行った。おお、こっち来たらあかんで。なんで？トラップあんねんから。トラップ塞がな。盗んで。
Into the fray once more. As good as a new penny.
とりあえず罠があるからさ。そう。どこにあるの？そこ。分からへんからちょっと道が塞がれてるからさ、その辺置いて近づいて OK。よろしい。おいおいおい、何今じゃな。で、なんかあれとして。反対側の向こう側の黄色い部分。俺をちょっとエスメラルダにやってくるわ。そうやね、反対側の黄色い完全にバトルしに行くんやけど。いや、そうなの？エスメラルダ行こう。俺バトってくるわ。
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Around again, are you? Waiting for what, exactly? As good as a new penny.
Oh, I'm no
So that item interests you, yes? I can let you have it for a very reasonable price indeed. Then please try to leave.
Peace be with you, traveller. I once lived a prosperous, lonely, never recovered from the loss. She were killed less than... Rest in peace, darling.
In memory of Loni, death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
May the seven keep you.
Look here. Even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortal... As if I need introduction. Nemris the thinker. Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises. But of course, there isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages percolating with You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version of that blueprint. Do you truly feel you are ready to prove that you have read? Then we shall proceed to test the between life and death. Death is the greater force. So argues the clergyman.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here for...
質問はそれ自体が答えなのだ。これで全ての悩みが解決されたと言ってよいか。
Rest in peace, Dan. Sorry, sir.
Can't say I'm surprised. You wouldn't want an untamed thing like that sleeping next to you.
If I've got my say, we'll take her into the woods and put her down. Ice blue eyes, narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat and dust. Her hands tense into claws, held at the ready.
Her brow knits together, but something in her pose relaxes. I am Bear Daughter. I have not come here to find trouble with the Screech, and you are a source hunter. I have this woman here, the one who now plots her revenge. She crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman, but soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs. Mother would rip the fur from her chest if she could see how they keep me.
I came here.
Say, Source Hunter, do you reckon the vendor's got any luck?
Well, that's to be...
お、やばい、俺戦闘開始になって思った。
急にいいですか？仲間は一人に来てきて。
マジで？
Sorry, sir.
お、なんかみんな悪い。おい。強っ。やばいやばいやばい、めっちゃ強い。
ああ、しゃべんな、ほっとかれへんな。
想像した方がいい。
背後の警戒に落ちてくるのは助かるだろう。俺と一緒に来ればいい。
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good hunt.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than...
Source Hunter. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily. Badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees. It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I'm still learning to see myself in the faces of those. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in...
気に入られてしまった。オーリウス。
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous. I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know. Leader of the Legion in... What about it?
図書館って言った？
Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her?
No.
If so, let's have it.
図書館行ってくるわ。
If you must. If you must.
Let's see. Sorry, sir.
Soothing the corpse's troubled mind.
Which of you is more deserving of life?
Far.
Come, make your case. Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the... Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this. What would you like to know? One of the brave few willing to traverse the trip. Thankfully, quite the nearly everyone. You are? In truth, this is a relief. Your world is made with rules I have not yet memorized. And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wise godwolf Amira. Raised the child Threes among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Threes the wolf and I the bear daughter.
ちゃんといきなり立つことになってしまう。
Sorry, sir.
どうしよう。もうボリスのスティーブン知らんしみたいな。
Stephen, it is. Yes, I'll deliver the stone. No, this is highly lightning.
I don't know what I did to you. As good as a new I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Leave me. I don't want to spend my final night curse.
Oh, my savior. Well, I think my wife will just about faint. Goodbye, then. Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
What's this? I found something.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone had... You step away from...
市長の家の2階が図書館です。
立ち去る悪魔よって言われて。市長の家。
Oh, where's my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away?
ありがとうございます。どこ？市長の家。どこ？市長の家。
本部の2階は、本部の2階行った？
本部の2階？行った。
It's heating up.
じゃあ絶対あれや。ここや。町役場。近く。
Warm as fresh apple pie.
作りたてのアップルパイのように温かい。何やねんそれ。滑舌よく言ってみた。誰やつば入った。
え、誰
Omnes autem mali demones quam. What is this? Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. No, a source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery, a chaser of charms pernicious.
じゃあな。仲間になる権利はもう。ビクトリア。
What do you think you're doing?
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Victoria.
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal. Be well. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my... The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear, he raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls. Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hold is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too. Tujda Geta, friend.
What more is there to say? Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's one of them was a big lumbering apparatus. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Luckily, there are those in this world who belong. They call the undead a problem, my friend. But those who know...
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
Need something more advanced. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
Mayhem.
ああ、間違えた。読んだで。また戦闘開始やん。死んでもうたわ。いいやつ。
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
The Seven Grant Abundance.
The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
And the first edition too. Most promising.
ゴール買い時にそれを使ったらいいみたいです。
Demonology for dumbbells. Need something more advanced. Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most
読めてないやろ今。ありがとう。
The lesser key of Sadakaras. What nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
やばいな、愛すべき犬を俺は殺してしまったよ。え？何がどうなったの？いや、墓でワンワン吠えてる子がおって、犬がおって、殺された。近くまで行かない。そう、近くまで来てくれ。あんまり近く見たらあかんで。なんで？バトル開始するから。やろうよ。いや、無理よ。こんな強い敵なんですか？いや、だって俺2発で死んだよ。ベアドール連れてんの？死ぬって。全然間違いなく死ぬ。ベアドールそういえば何やっけ？素手。持ってるわ。変なやつ仲間にしてるな。え？それ一人じゃないか。一人じゃないか。なんかちょっとホームレスみたいになってるね。どっから連れてきたお前。だから牢屋に捕まってたから助けて。ああ、なるほど。家ないやんけ。瞬間移動先。ちょっと近くないか。10メートル以内は届いてないか。L1 とか R1 でターゲットを絞られた。 バトル入らないと無理ちゃうかな。
え、やれって。
いや、やめてた方がいいと思う。違うな。
だったらティーテントで飛んでくるのが一番いい感
じ。いや、ちょっと謎的できるかなと思って。
それに伺いに行く？
伺いに行こう。それ弱すぎるわ。
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
まあそうか。
Goes to and fro the city. Oh, I am better cured. Hot spice.
間違えた。
お、分割がなくなった。
エスメラルダとエスメラルダちゃうわ。ビアドールの武器がないんだ。
何あげようか。
なんかあげたっていい。棒があげた。棒が
ギターとかあんで。
ギターいらんわ。
しゃれてるやん。
ギターはいらんわ。
しゃれてるからあげるわ。
ギターはいらんの。
ギター持たして。いや持ってるやん。
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Good luck out there, Hunter. Evil lurks beyond Saiseal's ramparts.
行くよ。じゃあ棒がいいわ。
Warm as dragon's breath.
めっちゃおしゃれやん。やろう。
I'm drenched.
ああ、びしゃんのね。行くよ。なんかやられてるの。あん。水鏡確認しよう。水滴？いや、違う。こいつらが。
Even a little helps.
ファイヤー。移動するために。治療するすげえ。ほらこいつやっぱ弓矢持ってるよ。持ってる。うわ。これ強いからマジでそうです。毒系のだってギターなのか確かに。ちょっとおしゃれ。全員マスオ。距離歩いてるな。フルに使ってる。食らってる。
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
いけるかな。いけそうやな。いきます。
何してんの？え？当たってもないぞ。
当たってない。
ミスにもなってなかった。
まあいいや。これはパスだ。
めっちゃ強いやんけ。
やばい、硬いな。
スターだいぶ来すぎた。来すぎましたね。後ろのやつをなんとして全員食らうな。あいいや。めっちゃ経験値もらった。私に書かれた。なんなんこのゲーム。ターゲットぐらいちゃんとつけさせてや。さあやれ。ナイス。クリティカルヒット。もう一撃。いけ。いいね。リアドルの前へとどめを差し上げ。ほら。あ、無理や。うわ。回復おやる。いた。見ときな、サムだ。ファイヤーボール。回復するやろ。あ、回復せえ。自分の差し終わりやな。いけ。もう一撃。いけ。ああ、足りひんや。レードルの逃しをで。なんかないん逆に。三角でないんなんか。いやん。近接攻撃スタンスあるやん。おお、大きく回復するから。回復しようか。回復しよう。お前だけで食らってる。よし。これで OK。使ってないやん。見とけ。おー、あれ。道しるべ。なあ。なあ。レベル上がらなかったな。なあ、指くれ。弓くれよ。エアドールにどんだけ弱いか分かったか。それ、あ、弓あんの。弓をくれって言ってんねやろ。ボウガンじゃなくてでもいい。エルファー、クロスボウか。やったぜ。ギターも壊れそうや。毒の弓をあげるわ。弓強い。戦闘の矢もあげる。弓強い。炎の矢あげる。やった。弓強い。ブラックじゃん。片手武器。あら。とりあえず言わない。だからレベル上げるしかないでしょ。仲間いる？いるやろ。そうよ。装備足らんのじゃん。まあ装備は足らんでしょうね。装備買ってきた方がよかったんじゃん。買うか。買えないわ。いいんかい。いいんかい。おいしい。お、おるぞ敵。敵おるぞあっち。ちょっと待って、装備変えてんね今。ゾンビおるぞ。ああ。オッケー来い。どこ？こっち。そこ？待って。
ってそれで攻撃するから。でもあれやな、4体オールド。レベル必要なの？いや、結構5、6体ぐらい。
Anoint the land, blessed seven. Rain of rock.
当たってない。あれ？ギャドルレベル3の。ああ、消えた。あった。じゃあとりあえずカッコゲーがしょうがない。ん？結構おるよ。
Anoint the land, blessed seven.
敵を倒すんや。回復手法やって、射角取りたい。あいつら何やってるの？俺が回ってきてる。炎通られんか。あと一撃や。よっしゃ、任しとけ。なんか結構遠回りや。遠回り。あいつはもうほっといてる。だってファイヤーで一撃やると思う。マジ？知らんけど。で、俺はあれよ。永遠にオイルを停止するのに。回復してるぜ、俺は。止めさせて。間違えた。あれ？余裕。よし、一旦ちょっと下がって。はい。シャカットのやつ終わんな。そうそうね。ビアノール結構マークのしかそこで退治してレピ回復してくれるんじゃない死ねなかったファイヤーマジ強いな。死んだな。経営にしようかなっていう風になる。後ろオイルとあれやっとこう。一旦ためて。オイル使えへん。いや使えるけど一旦ためて。まだ来へんよ。まあ次のターンで両方できるんやったらいい。ていうかまだあれ回復してない。こうか。回復するからな。前線行ってもらえます？そう。むずいね。もうちょっと攻撃で3ぐらい。ラッキー。準備は万端だ。来てるよ。あ、いいね。あ、いい位置。そう。ちょうどいい。まだ溜まってない。
Stable combat.
使ったらあれはえしよっかな JP かそうだな。いや、ここでなっとくか。俺前線進んだらあれやからな、こいつに狙われるもんな。まあでも、オイル出したらな、仕事取られんぐらいから。まあいいや、待っとこう。よし。いいんじゃない？戦闘した。そういう方です。これはいいね。あ、いいんじゃない？あ、そうですよ。あいつ回復する系のやつ。なんか雷チックなのあるけどね。遅い。まずいな。さあ、私のターン。よし、オイル、オイル。ファイヤー。どちらかとこれや。あれ、お前さ、から。そのためにロックプレスなんだ。違うか。よいしょ。これで無敵は 100% の攻撃になります。ちょう。もうちょう。まだ。なかなかしなんな。死にましたね。そこまで防ぎましたね。めっちゃ近い。ここ来た。これで全部使った。これも持っていて。あいつを俺がやるから、目の前のオイルを、目の前の敵をあれやってくる。これで歩いたら、強いね。はい。壁の傷を与えてやる。いいや。困ってる。ここは待機しとこう。もう動かんくなった。めんどくさくなった。ファイヤー。 そうやからな。してくれ。一発。死ね。
No glory in this death.
レベルアップ。もうあいつはそうか。私がやりませんね。もう一分残します。あ、ターゲット見えん。待機するしかない。爆発すんのか。あ、毒やからあいつ回復した。すまーん。足ね。死ねー。
No glory in this death.
疲れた。
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
I suppose your example has inspired me to reach heights I never before envisioned.
That inspiration hardly flows one way, my friend.
全然戦えるな。賢くいけばいいですね。うるすね。OK。内側のやつをビアドームに渡しよう。ん？まあいいか。オイル巻いてる。まあそうだね。あー、毒矢はやばい。頑張ってくれ。あなた近接よ。近接下がるにしても下がるですね。俺らよりも下がるのはあれ考えられない。いやー、なんかの百戦ミスでしょ。何が？いや、だってこれ言ったら確実に俺死ね。そういかんでも、相手の射角とアヘのうちに行くでいいんじゃない？火でボーンってするしかない。俺たちからやりはもらえるで。いや、いいな。ボムが怖い。ボムが怖い。絶対爆発すぎる。こうやってね。やっと。
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
けたい。3移動して、あー毒がとりあえずこうしたのか4使うのか。あ、でも39や。
Eternal silence awaits you.
39や。火つけたかったんで遅れた。もう足遅くなってるから下がってる。こう行きましょう。素晴らしい。いつも一撃や。あーボムもああいい感じ。なんか今ファイヤーつけたら最強。ファイヤーでいいわ。ファイヤーのやつねな。うわだからなんでこの角度変えてみちゃう。スロットセットしてるからね。レアロールでいきたいから、まあ大丈夫。今まで下がるなんでもすぐしないんだ。いやでもとりあえず下がってる。
All the way to my foot soles.
あそこに火あるんですよ。それが特色や。ボム多分な爆発してしまう。ここやな。ほら素晴らしい。あと3体。どうやってなってるか。あ、一でいいか。近づくポイント。当たらない。こういうシーンでしかないね。爆発しろ。あーバグってるー。スマイルジスマイルジ。なんかバグってるー。オッケー。これで23。これだ近づくなら今やぞ。行きます。当たった。23パラに当たった。さあ任した。強いな、やっぱり。お、上質なロープ。前線の人を残してる。そう、シェガのこのやつが。これ防御値50のやつだから。これ12？これ。 6や。全然いけよ。あ、タイプシェなんで仲間よ。
An invigorating fight that was, and what a killing blow you delivered.
つまらない。30いいから私に見られなさい。その方が私2人のためよ。仲悪い。
結論進むの早いな。
Cheers! Yes, I handled myself like the best of the best, even if I do say so myself.
誰もそこまで言ってない。お前が思っているのと完璧ではないからな。
Oh, there, I wouldn't go that far.
頼ます。
Assist me, friends!
I needed that.
何死んでんねんお前。
Back on my feet again.
いや、ドル助けて。待ってなさい。
Soaked to the skin.
リザレクション。
Oh, I needed that.
ナイスベアドル。I love you。ベアドルちゃんもね。
その回復できんわ。昔はね。あ、ユミ。ユミ。あ、あかんあかんあかんあかんあかん。ユミくら。よし。見ていただいた。
めっちゃ強なってんけど。めっちゃ強い。いや。終了。あ、あと。使えるの？
I'm drenched!
見て。わからん。あ、手にもある。今回はこの辺でいいんじゃないですか。
そうですね。まあ、本当に慣れてきましたし。これなんかちょっとダサくなってきてる。
いいや、元からやねんから。
ダサいね、これ。ちょっと美を追求したい。
B はベアドルちゃんにいます。
こんなやつで分かってんのか。
別に人間じゃないからね。
負けられない戦い。
まあまあ、頑張っていきましょうよ。
じゃあ、今回はこれで終わりにしましょう。では。